Hey guys, I really wanted to do a video on how I'm doing my eyebrows, so let's get started. Yay! Okay, so first things first, you want to get your hair out of your face. So I like to use these sorts of clips, and I'll just clip my bangs out of my face, and then I'm ready to go. I'll just double check because I feel like these guys might come flying down too. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the product that I'm like dropping things constantly. Okay, so the product that I want to show you guys that I'm like totally in love with is this guy. It's Tarte's Ash Blonde Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. And I'm a pretty big fan. It's a pretty good color for my eyebrows, which is really huge. And it also comes with this own this like applicator. So it's got a brush on one side, and then it's got another kind of spoolie brush on the other to soften up the edges. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to grab a little bit of mousse, like so. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab my mirror. And I always start with my outer corners, my outer edge here, and my bottom line of my eyebrow on the inside corner. So I'm going to start with the outside first. And I'm just trying to get a really nice crisp line down, as you can see. And I'm more concentrated about the bottom half of the line than I am the top half. So most of the pigment's going on the outer corner because I really want that to be nice and hard. And then as I go into the inner corner, I want it to be softer, so I want most of the pigment to be kind of already coming off. And then if I need a little bit more, then I'll go back and add a little bit more on my brush. There we go. So you can see that line is in there, right? Okay. Now I don't want to go super crazy, so I have a lot of hair, and since I'm blonde, actually I have a lot of hair here in the center of my, like, basically where my monobrow would be, but because it's super light, I usually, you can't see it, and I usually get it plucked anyways. But yeah, like my hair actually extends all the way out, so I have to be really mindful of where I'm stopping the edge. I tend to stop it right here, like right where the corner of my eye is where my brow starts. I don't want to go any farther past than that because then I'm just gonna look really weird and severe. So yeah, keep that in mind as you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a lot more pigment on, and I'm gonna do the other side. And I like to do both sides kind of at the same like level. So like if I'm doing like my base like line first, then I'll do it on both brows because I find that it's easier to like course correct and like keep them matching and even. So now I'm doing the bottom line here, and again, I'm trying to be very mindful that I don't go past the inner corner of my eyeball. So you can see it's got a pretty nice hard line there. Now I'm gonna concentrate on the top line here. And again, lots of pigment on the brush. And I don't know if you could see, but I've actually got quite a bit of hair right here, and I actually really like accentuating it. So I'm gonna carve that out like that. I'm gonna do the same thing here and make sure that they're even. Okay. I know it looks a little crazy, but just bear with me. That was a weird sound. Oh, it's a baby outside. That's weird. Okay, anyway. So now, again, like most of the pigment's now coming off. So now I'm going to gently kind of tap in the pigment on that top line to fill in those hairs. And I'm doing like, I'm following the growth of my hair so that it looks more natural. Because if I do like a straight line across, it's going to look really weird. So I'm just tapping it in, following my hair growth, like so. And at this point, I'll use my finger and just kind of gently kind of blend it in, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in for more pigment, and I'm gonna wipe off any excess on the brush, And now I'm going to use the flat side, and I'm going to very gently apply the color across the whole brow. Really, really gently. Like so. And then I'll go back in and kind of stipple it in like this with the sharp point of the brush. Because I'm more interested in applying pigment all over evenly right now than like actually like carving out a shape. So yeah, so now I'm going to just double check. It looks pretty even. And now I'm going to take this side and I'm going to sweep the color up and basically follow the growth of my hair. Like so. And what I'm doing basically is I'm softening up that bottom line here up into my brow, and I'm also like evening out all of that pigment that I had put as like a base all over on the front. And you'll notice I'm not doing it to the sides with the brush just yet, because I really want to be sure that this front part is nice and soft and natural looking. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to take the very, very tip of this and I'm just going to drag it gently across the outside corner, just to kind of make sure that it's evenly blended in. Again, following the growth of my hair, like so. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Got one more step. And I think for a lot of people this step is optional, but I really like to do it because I want my eyebrows to be defined, but I don't want them to look carved. It's just not the look that I like. So what I've been really into lately is Sephora's Brow Illuminizer, and it's the Brow Enhancer pencil in like a kind of soft pink kind of rose color. It's really lovely. I highly recommend it. And it's a big chunky brush, and you can see I've been using a lot of it. I actually need to sharpen it soon. And what I'll do is I think about where I want to highlight. Now, I don't want to highlight here and here because this is usually where I contour. So I tend to highlight here around my forehead, and I tend to highlight here and here around my brow bow. And I definitely want to do a little bit under the brow just so that it opens up my eyes. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to follow that line across the bottom. And again, I'm just putting pigment down. Do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm just going to double check to make sure I put an equal amount of pigment on both sides. And you'll notice it's not perfect. It's kind of messy. Like, that's fine. Don't worry about it. And now I'm going to do the same thing across the top of my brow here. Like that. And like that. Again, want to make sure that it's even. Okay, now I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm going to really gently blend it in. Like so. Same thing on the other side. Just take my time. And now I'm going to do the top. And I want to follow the flow of my hair. So I'm not going to rub it this way, and I don't want to like grind my finger into my face. I just want to gently move the pigment around so that it's blended. Like so. Yay. And now I have beautiful eyebrows. And I'm going to take my bangs down that are going to cover up my eyebrows. But yeah, I found for me personally, especially since I do have bangs and I have very light blonde hair, defining my brows really does kind of help shape my face. And I don't know, I've just been really enjoying this eyebrow journey. Sometimes I'll kind of do like a little peekaboo with my hair, just so you can see a little bit of the hard work that I just did. Yay! Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!